Hi there, welcome to Spaceboy 2099. I'm your host, Jay Lee. On this channel, we talk about all things collectible. So, I'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. And now, let's roll the intro. Welcome back. Today's going to be a bit different. I've decided to show you my top 10 signed comics in no particular order. I find them to be quite special because in Australia we don't have too many artists and writers coming in from America. Basically limited to two shows, Supernova and oz-comicon. They happen once a year in Sydney. The conventions are held in other states, but I'm limited to Sydney. I've also had other things signed, such as trade paperbacks, posters, large comics, but for today I'll just limit it to the comics. So without further ado, this is the Michael Turner's Fathom Beginnings. It was a limited edition put out in 2000 for Supernova and Armageddon. I actually got Michael Turner to sign it back in 2005 when he came to Supernova. The good thing about this comic is that I was able to meet Michael Turner the day before Supernova started at an art masterclass he was teaching at. Michael Turner has since passed away, which is a big shame for the industry and obviously for his family because he was such a nice guy. So this is Teen Titans number 91, signed by Nicola Scott. Nicola Scott is one of Australia's very own artists. She comes to most Supernovas and oz-comicons, which is great. I've had a number of things signed by her, and I even own one of the pages from Teen Titans that she drew. I can't be sure what year Nicola signed this one, but it is one of the first ones that I had her sign, so I love this book. So this is Mark Silvestri's sketchbook, which I had him sign back in 2004 at Supernova. If memory serves, he was offering free sketches if you purchased a sketchbook. I had no idea who I was going to ask him to sketch, so I said me, and there I am. So I've always been a fan of the Teen Titans, and when Jeff Johns and Mike McKone relaunched them, I thought it was a great series. So I had Mike McKone sign my Teen Titans 50th anniversary issue when he came to oz-comicon back in 2017. I also had Mike do a sketch of Connor, leave a comment, and might do a review of that. So this is Flash number 93, one of the comics that got me back into collecting after I'd had a couple of years hiatus. It's the second appearance of Impulse, and it's signed by Mark Waid. Mark Waid came to Australia Supernova back in 2005, same time as Michael Turner, and I was able to get him to sign this comic. So this is my DC Comics Presents number 26, first appearance of Starfire, Cyborg and Raven. I purchased this comic on eBay a few years ago. I didn't know it was signed by Perez already at the time. He's actually signed the front page of the comic, but I wanted to get George Perez to personally sign it when he came to Supernova in 2013. So he did look at me a bit strange when he saw his own autograph on the first page, which I guess he did verify for me, which was great, and signed it on the front as well. This is my Powers number 11, signed by Brian Michael Bendis. I must admit, when I got him to sign this back in 2004 at Australian Supernova, I wasn't too sure if he was the writer or the artist, so I asked him to do me a quick sketch as well, which he was very, very happy to oblige. This is my X-Men number 1 issue that Chris Claremont and Jim Lee collaborated on. Chris Claremont signed it and personalised it for me, which Chris Claremont did in 2013 when he came to Australia Supernova. Bit hard to see with the silver, but it is there. Very happy to have it. So this beauty is Flash Rebirth number 1, written by Jeff Johns and drawn by Ethan Van Sciver. When Ethan came out to Armageddon in 2011, which I think was the only Armageddon that they had in Sydney, I had him sign. One thing I like about Ethan is that he puts the date when he signs it, which is great when you're trying to remember what year you attended the con. I also had Ethan do me a sketch of Impulse by Alan, which I've got hanging on my wall. If you'd like to see that, leave a comment below. Lucky last, we have Impulse number 1. It was signed by Humberto Ramos when he came out to Supernova last year in 2019. I had a number of other comics signed by Humberto, but this was my favourite because of my love for Impulse. I've been a big fan of Ramos ever since the late 90s when he was working on Impulse for DC and self-publishing Crimson for Cliffhanger and Image. Although he's long since left those books, he's still doing a great job over at Marvel. So I was very happy to meet him and get this issue signed, witnessed, and slabbed by CBCS. Well, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see some of the other things I've had signed at comic book conventions over the years, leave a comment. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Spaceboy 2099.
If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.